Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the show. On today's show, it'll be a recap of the 49ers versus Giants Week 11 matchup and another victory for the 49ers, another big win in this playoff race to keep this season going. And it was another edition of torture football where, the Niners don't want to put a team away and give them 9 million chances to stay alive. And, your heart's racing and shit's getting serious and it's just nervousness. But they came through with the win in New York. Shout out to Eli Manning for throwing picks galore. We appreciate your help because you're terrible. You're a Muppet-looking mofo, and you're not a good quarterback. So, thank you. But start offensively for the Niners. Kaepernick, didn't put up the great fantasy stats that everybody wants to see, but he played a pretty good game. Offensive line gained some time. There were some more drops. Crabtree came up big. He's been missing for a while, but he came up with that's a game-winning touchdown right there. That's a huge play. So shout out to King Crab for that TD. Another rocket from Cap to get it there. Gore had a pretty good game. He played well. The running games, the Giants were dead last in rush defense, so there was yards to be had there. So Gore ran well. So that was nice to see. But once again, it came down to, they got the touchdown in the second half, and then they just disappeared. They don't want to score anymore. I don't, like I said last week, I don't know if it's Roman, the player. I don't know what the hell it is. It's just, I don't know where the offense goes in the second half. And then the first half, field goal after field goal, put the ball in the goddamn end zone, please. I know points are points, but, they could have blown that team out. A team throws 5 interceptions. You should be beating them by at least 2 scores. But otherwise on offense, shout out to the line. Line played good. But like I said, it all comes down to there's no killer instinct for this team. No, to put teams away. If they had that, it would make life so much easier for this team. But they're just not putting them away. Talk about special teams. Once again, shout out to Dawson. He just keeps kicking field goals. I hate field goal kicking. Is the most probably. It's so nervous to watch that shit, hoping that they make a field goal. And he, the one missed. The bad snap wasn't on him. But Dawson did his part again. The onside kick for the Giants. I thought Ventrone had the ball, but it is what it is. They stopped him. Got the hold. So that onside kick didn't really mean shit. So, move on to the defensive side of the ball. Who I'm shouting out here. Another big fucking performance from the rookie, Mr. Borland. Goddamn, can that boy ball. He does everything. Tackling, covering, 2 interceptions, 13 tackles. This dude just explodes through the hole. The ball's handed off, and whap. The man Borland is there with the tackle. He's just playing out of his fucking mind right now. He has to win Rookie of the Year, be in a conversation for Defensive Rookie of the Year. The dude's flat balling. You think with Willis going out, that's going to hurt, but holy shit, it has not hurt. He is fucking playing out of his mind right now. His buddy Will Hoyt didn't have, he had a pick, didn't have that strong of a game. You could see Will Hoyt kind of struggles in coverage, had a couple miscues, but, it is what it is there. Alden Smith's back, and you could see that he was back. I know he didn't have a sack, but he was at the quarterback. Those interceptions are Eli getting pressure and getting rid of the ball quick. And Alden was there, and Alden and Lynch, that's going to do some fucking damage. You could see it. It's going to do some fucking damage. Lynch and Alden know how to get to the quarterback. I kind of feel bad for Brooks. I heard today that he took himself out of the game. But when you got this many players, someone's got to sit. And it's a shame it's Brooks. But, it is what it is. Lynch and Alden Smith got to be on the field. So Brooks, I don't know. I can see why they tried trading him. But, he's going to be phased out here. But you're still going to need him. You still need him to come in on certain plays and shit, and you can still get pressure. So, but, the linebackers played great. I want to give a shout out to Ray McDonald in the run game. He stuffed the run all day. He's another guy that's underrated, doesn't get talked about a lot. except for in the media for something he didn't do. But Ray McDonald played well. Justin Smith played well. The whole front seven played a hell of a game. Secondary, you got, let's see, where do we want to start in the secondary? Chris Culliver. I'm not a big fan of Culliver, but he played a pretty good game. It was cool to see him take an interception and give the ball to Harbaugh. I hope he was saying, fuck you, media. Harbaugh ain't going fucking nowhere. He's our coach and we love him. But Culliver played a hell of a game. He was right there with Beckham. Cox played a pretty good game. That catch Beckham made was bullshit. I still think he was out of bounds, so I'm not giving him any credit. And Odell Beckham, you're 3-7, okay? When you want to act like Antonio Brown, you make a first down catch, you're 3-7, you want to run 40 yards down the field like you're a hard ass dude. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You lost. Sit the fuck down. That was fucking annoying. So Odell Beckham, I already don't like you, so you can get the hell out of here. Eric Reed had a big interception. Now he's been. I haven't seen a lot from Reed this year. He's still a solid guy, but that was cool to see him get an interception. So whole secondary played well. Except for that Darnell touchdown. That was on Will Hoyt, though. And the Beckham catch, nothing you can fucking do about that. He got lucky, so whatever there. But defensively, it's just every game, it comes down to the defense every game. And I feel bad for the D. Offense could have put them away. We wouldn't have this shit. But they came through, they did it again. That first and goal at the 3-yard line, they want to throw them fades. If that was my team, I'd be pissed off. That's a 50-50 ball that you're putting up there. And you did it 3 times in a row, and it didn't work. And then the 4th down play, the tip, Boylan with the pick. So the defense held again, and they're just playing out their mind. They're the best defense in the league, hands down. I don't care what anybody else says. They're the best defense in the league. You're doing this without Bowman and Willis. It's just unbelievable what they're doing. Fangio is doing his job. Shout out to him. And the defense is just money right now. I'll take that from swingers. Your money, baby. Your money, and you don't even know it. Bang, bang. But 6-4 on the year right now. Game out of the wild card. And we got the Redskins coming up next week. The NFC least. I wish we could play the NFC least every year because it's a fucking joke. But the playoff push, every game is a must-win. They got to keep winning. Got to keep fucking winning. Keep winning, because they ain't getting no help from any other teams. Lions, I have no trust in them to beat the Cardinals. You knew that was going to happen. Matthew Stafford would shit the bed. That was a given. I don't know how the Cardinals are 9-1. They're not good. But it is what it is. The Super Bowl's in Arizona, so they're not going to the Super Bowl. They're going to choke, so that's a good thing. I'd much rather, if the Niners in the playoffs of the wild card, they got to go. I'd much rather go to Arizona and have to play them because they're not that good of a fucking team. So I wouldn't be worried there. But we got some tiebreakers here, but you just got to keep winning games. Keep winning. Going in next week with Washington at home against the most overrated quarterback. I don't even know if I should call him overrated anymore. He just fucking sucks. RG3 is fucking terrible. So, hey, RG3. Lynch and all, they're coming, so you better be fucking scared, bro, because you ain't running nowhere. You're going to get fucked up, dude. So, that's another game. Go in there, take care of business, run the ball, play smart, play D. It's not a good team. You should be able to take care of them and get to 7-4, hopefully. But, it feels good to beat the Giants. That's a team the Niners have struggled with in years past. But, it feels good to beat them. It feels real good. It makes Monday so much easier with a win. And the Niners are getting back to winning games. And that's what we got to do to get to the playoffs. And don't hope for other teams to lose. Just win your games that you have to win. And, things will fall into place where they need to fall into place. So that's going to do it for this show. And until next time, I'm out. Music coming to you by the Deftones. Bang Bang Productions with the show. I'm out. Peace. Bang, bang.